Hello, I want to tell you about my efforts to go on a fruits, vegetables, and grains lifestyle, also using juices to supplement my food. I'm going to say I'm no expert at doing these videos, but I'm learning, and I know that it's something I want to do. I want to track my progress. So it's officially day 12 of my raw food eating. I started out getting about 85% of my food from vegetables and fruits and some nuts, and now I'm up to probably 90 to 95%. And I have allowed myself one cheat day or 1.5 cheat days for the last 2 weeks. I'm now in the third week. This is the first day I've videotaped, although I've been thinking about this the whole time because I wanted to watch my progress and I want to share my progress. It's been a great day today. It's the first day I went out and exercised. I went to the gym, did some bench presses, and that's about all I had time for. Did about 5 sets, but that's the first time I've exercised in probably a year. I really knew that I was getting to the point where I needed to do something, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm deciding to change the way I live by eating raw foods. And I have to tell you, it was hard to start. It was hard for me, but I've been searching and I found a lot of help. In the future videos, I'll tell you more about people that I've been watching on YouTube myself, and that's why it's inspired me to share what I'm doing, and hopefully it'll even get back to some of the people that have inspired me, that how important they've been to me. I guess I started seeking, and so I found my way. So again, it's been a great day. I started out, I was about 262 pounds, maybe up to 265. That's the heaviest I've ever been in my life. And I've got a long story. I'll start telling some of the story as I go here, and I'll tell more of the story in the future. First, I want to have a little juice. This evening when I got home, I made up some green juice. You can see it here. It's kind of settling a little bit if you can see the colors. I'll have a little bit of this. What I love about juicing is I can eat vegetables, or they say you get about 95% of the nutrients when you juice. Excuse me, I'm gonna lick it off my lip here. And so anyway, I made this green juice this evening when I got home. My wife told me today, I called her from my work, and she said, well, I've got you some watermelon cut up. I went and bought a couple watermelon earlier this week, and she said she cut it up. I promise you, half the day I've been thinking about getting home and juicing that watermelon. Again, I think that comes from one video I saw on YouTube. This lady, she was telling how she can lose 3 pounds on watermelon juice or watermelon over in 24 hours. So I've been excited to try that because I'm definitely in weight loss mode. That's my primary goal right now. My goal is to get to 180 pounds as fast as possible. And I tell you, this lifestyle of raw foods is incredible to me. I've never saw anything. This is kind of like the thing I've always been looking for. I wish I knew about it when I was 20 years old, because my energy level, my vitality, my brain levels, I don't know how you say it, my creativity, my drive, a lot of the things that I thought I'd lost forever are coming back. Over the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been through a lot of ups and downs with my health. I was up to like 5 prescriptions at one time, and I'm kind of weaning myself off of most of them. I'm still on one for my, I guess, cholesterol, and one for that kind of helps me sleep. And it's just, I can see it happening. I can see this working. It's just going to take everyday drive. I sought out this system, which is not really a system. I have to say it's the cheapest, best way to lose weight and get healthy that I've ever found. Plus, the benefits came to me. Generally in about 10 days, 7 to 10 days, I was starting to feel some real energy. And like today, I ate all day long, fruits, vegetables, juices, and mostly fruits. Mostly what I do is fruits during the daytime and the green juice at night. Speaking of green juice, I have another here. Would you like to know what's in the green juice? I'll tell you in just a minute. Certainly doesn't look like what goes in this glass, does it? Maybe a wine glass or something. Kind of fuzzy here, or fizzy. It's very good though. I'll try to put this recipe in the notes if I can, but I'll go over it real quick. I put 4 ounces of spinach, which I think it was a 16-ounce bag, so about a quarter of the bag. I put a small head of broccoli, not the main stem, just the treetops, I guess you'd call it. Let's see, I also put 2 carrots, which are medium-sized. Real carrots, not these over-processed looking carrots. I just happened to get some from my mother, matter of fact. Put a ½ inch of ginger in there, so it gives it a little heat, kind of. It's kind of like pepper ginger does to it, but it's not. It doesn't taste like pepper. It's just a weird, hot, tangy taste. My mother recommended that too, so I tried it. Put a couple tablespoons of lemon juice, and this was just lemon juice in a bottle. I didn't have any lemons to juice. 2 handfuls of shredded lettuce, and a quarter of a cucumber. And then for taste, I put in 2 apples without the cores. That's pretty much it. Throw it in a juicer. I'm currently using a Cuisinart juicer that I've borrowed, or someone loaned it to me when they found out I was wanting to use it. And it's working out great for me. Maybe they weren't using it that much, but I'm getting a lot out of it. So again, I also made a couple of. Oh, I told you about the watermelon juice. Let's see here. Here's the watermelon juice. Doesn't that look good? This is the second jar, and it's about 3/4 full. I think it's about 24 ounces. So I juiced, let's see, about 5 pounds of watermelon. It's about half of a medium watermelon, and I got about 32 ounces of juice. So I filled up one container. I may have my math wrong, and then I got this much of another container. This container was easier to use. I like to use glass instead of plastic when I can, and the other one had labels on it, so I didn't want to bring that out. But that's it. The watermelon juice. I'm taking that to work tomorrow. 2 containers of that. I'll try this watermelon juice, see if I can lose 3 pounds in 24 hours. So I'm excited about tomorrow. I'm going to make some more videos every day that I can. I want to track this journey. Hopefully we'll see my face thinning out and my body changes. Speaking of weight, I don't know if I said, but I lost 1 pound and 4/10 today, in 12 hours, basically. That's real good. That's the best I've lost yet. Probably not a usual weight, but I'd plateaued for 2 or 3 days. I was stuck at about 260, and today I'm roughly 260. Today I'm 258 even. So that's down 7 pounds in 12 days. So that's about what I'm averaging, about ½ a pound per day of weight loss, and getting more energy, getting more vitality, and just having a good time with it. This is the best thing I know of. I want to touch on the spiritual side of this thing. I'm a big believer in God, and you know, I'm I've been following a bunch of people and learning from a bunch of people that have shared that side of it. So I want to share to you that side. Uh, it's I went to the Bible today and read some things this morning. Meditated, went outside. It's about sunrise. Got up real early this morning. That's another benefit. Tons of benefits. I meant to write a list and share them all with you. But I did get up early, went outside after I read the Bible. I prayed, meditated, just walked around, looked at the beauty of things. That part's very important. Also important is to understand yourself. I'm seeing a lot of things that I'm hearing on the internet about, what I'm searching for reaches the spiritual as well as the physical. And I'll tell you who one of the people I really like to watch and learn from, and soon. But the point is, I did read the Bible this morning, and it's fascinating because one of the things I read this morning came out later on in the day in some of the videos I was watching this afternoon. So, I get to have lunch, and usually during lunch I'll catch some videos. I'll catch some videos during a break or two during the day when I can, and just generally try to listen to some if I don't. They're not really much to watch, but the information's good, and that's what I think about this one too. We're getting about 12 minutes here into the video, so I'm gonna call it a day. I told you the green juice recipe. I hope to get to put it in the comments. Also, the red juice, the watermelon juice. There's 32 ounces of juice out of 5 pounds watermelon estimated. Also put 3 slices of cantaloupe in it. And I'm using a high-speed juicer, so not as much yield as you might get from a slow juicer. We'll talk about all these things and expand on a lot of these things in the future. I'd love you to subscribe and follow along, and we'll learn more about this weight loss and how it works with your spirit and your body, and how things are, all tied together. And let's see here. I guess that's all for today.